Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more of Stories, The Path of Destinies. Okay, I did just try this like 5 or so minutes ago. The OBS kept dropping frames, which is never a good thing. Fingers crossed. I'm super paranoid about it. Oh, bollocks. Can I restart my route? It may have cocked things up. It might not have, actually.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things.
It might be okay.
A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
No, the only thing we missed was the intro scene when it was like something over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. And then, you know, it gives you all your options and stuff. That's all we missed. So, I'm not really that bothered. Although one thing I'm noticing right away is that already the preview of this is...
Sweet. You could use this material to craft a spork. Or a sword.
Sword would have been better. But no, I'm looking at the preview for OBS and I could actually play the game using the preview of OBS. Whereas when I use the GPU for OBS, the preview is all over the place. Like, it's literally shitting the bed. Which is never a good thing.
Distrusted doors that opened automatically.
Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that constantly, it gets on my nerves.
Was this some sort of trap?
I have 3 stamina. Oh! Well, isn't that lovely? Time to get... Oh. I thought I was going to get into a fight. Oh, well. Never mind. Oh, I love the fact I don't need to worry about them at all. It's the best. Whoosh! I was about to say, the game seems like it's not performing that well, but I just remembered one of the abilities I have, which slows down time whenever I hit an enemy. How could I forget such a thing? Whoop! I win! Oh, that's cool. Slow-mo. Oh, shit. Fuck off, you buffing bestie. No, you don't. Oh, that was cool. Wasn't that fancy? We got him. Oh, I didn't realise I grabbed him. Don't know how I didn't realise. Whoa. I thought that was a wraith. So obviously I panicked. Ooh, I got 2,000.
Already here.
Not bad.
Cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late. Sometimes we're not a really hated inanimate objects.
I don't even know how the hell I managed to dash through a vase. It's a bit weird. What I'm really curious about with this place is how many... Oh my god, another fight. More fights even. No, like, what I'm curious about is how many alternate paths there are. Yeah, just something I'm curious about. No, you don't. Oh, I love the combat. So satisfying. Oh no, you don't. Oh, I missed. Well, fuck. I was about to say, why could I see a health bar in the top left of my screen? Just seemed a bit weird and out of place. I win! There's another 2,500. Well, not too shabby. Okay, it doesn't look as if there's that many alternate paths. I mean, I would hope there is some, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's one. Okay, so there's at least one. Hooray! Right, I need the ice. Winterthorn.
Walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
I do need to remember the name of the swords. You've got Winterthorn, Void Blade, and then Flame... I can't remember. Flame Strike? Something like that. Find the stone. You have been chosen in this critical mission for your ability to follow orders to the letter without question. Do you believe the naysayers? Wait. Oh, do not believe the naysayers. Your score in the intelligence test is only proof that you are better geared than anyone else to follow orders. Take pride knowing that I, your Emperor, have handpicked you for this mission. Follow the instructions to the letter. Always travel in pairs, do not look at the engravings in the wall. Do not lose the hermetic box. When you find the stone, immediately place it in the box and seal the box. If you hear a voice in your head, ignore it. Remember the temple is haunted. Obviously this is an old temple dedicated to an old evil god. There were blood sacrifices, of course it would be haunted. Ignore your voice, the voice in your head. Remember ghosts cannot hurt you, but they will try to confuse you. When you hear a voice, take the drowsy pill. If you meet another soldier with the stone, and it is not in the hermetic box, immediately spray them with drowsy gas. Find the stone and put it in the box. Seal the box, and most important of all, find the stone. Okay. The stone of ultimate evil. Ooh. I want that. I don't know, why do I want it? In all fairness, it seems rather pointless.
Road less travel. This could be fun. If it wasn't fatal, that is.
No, I don't need to go to the red chests anymore. I've gotten max... Like, I've maxed out my gems. So, all's good. On that front. Whoosh! Oh dear. Up. Go! Whoa, wow. How? I tried to avoid it as well. Yep, tried to avoid it and everything. There goes one. Oh, that was super lucky. Whoosh! Ho ho! Fucking Jesus. That was awesome! That was over really quick. That's mostly because I just grabbed everybody and threw them away. Oh, wondered what the hell happened there. Please get out of my face. You suck. I need to get rid of the buffer. There it is. We got him. All's good. Oh dear. How on earth was I meant to, you know, counter two dudes at the same bloody time? It's bullshit, man. Absolute bullshit. Fire! Level up. Oh, not quite. I need 60 XP. You cock tease. Absolute cock tease. Is this gonna lead me to the red chest? Yeah, it is. Oh, what do you know? I never would have assumed it would. Oh, it leads me to that too, though. Lots of health. Still don't have enough to upgrade the Void Blade. Winterthorn, Firestorm. That was it. The Void Blade. 35 ore is all I need.
How could a temple to Iblis still even exist? The Transcendent Emperor had destroyed all the shrines of the lost gods after exiling them. Had it been buried in that long-ago battle? Or had Iblis foreseen his fate and hidden it from his enemy?
No, you don't. Ah, fuck, I didn't even see that one. What a bastard. I like how that was buffing an enemy that was dead. Yeah, just seemed a bit weird. Not another. Fuck's sake. Oh, nice. We got him. Fucking hell, that was pretty cool.
All coming back to him.
I need 14,000.
Wondered what he'd remember next.
There we go. We made it again. Once I've gotten
The
to...
Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Hey! No, once I've gotten enough to upgrade the final sword, or the Void Blade, there's literally no point for me to even bother. No, there's no point me looking into, like, you know, secret areas to find chests, because they're just pointless at that point. Do I want that, or do I want more energy? I don't really use it all that much. Grappling does more damage. Attack at any distance. Target dash through enemies. Inflict damage on hooked enemies. Kick and throw distance increases. Ah, fuck. I don't dash that much. Storm recovery. Ooh. That could be useful. I still don't know what I want though. Go for that.
Wish I could do that.
I like how the trail you leave changes colour depending on the sword you're using. So if I use the ice one, it becomes blue. If I use Firestorm, it becomes red. If I use the hero sword, it's green. And if I use Void Blade, it's purple. I don't know, I just think that's a really nice touch. What the heck? But I do think that once I've gotten to... Oh, Jesus. Wait. Uh-huh. No, once I've upgraded the Void Blade again.
Sort of yanking his own chain, wasn't he?
I think the game will become a lot shorter, because I won't be going out of my way to find stuff. I mean, I still think the stories will take a good amount of time to finish, just not as much because I won't be searching out for other things. Oh, there we go. We got it.
Of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up.
Oh no.
Who said that? It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty. Kill the Emperor's daughter. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Reynardo wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. It's the core, said the stone anxiously.
Ooh. Alright, we'll go to Zenobia. The evilest stone. It promised great power in exchange for the blood of Zenobia, who was once close to Reynardo. She was also the Emperor's only daughter and greatest general. If it meant gaining enough power to turn the tide of the war and even defeat the Emperor, it might be worth a sacrifice.
Why was he listening to a talking rock? Ah, but the rock had a point. If the stone could truly turn him into a powerful warrior, he could defeat the Emperor with the very weapon the wicked old toad had sought for himself. To be a hero, you had to sacrifice old friends sometimes. Especially when they've become enemies.
Indeed. Okay. But we should probably reach 100 ore at some point soon.
As he placed the
Needy
impossibly
rock.
black crystal in his gauntlet, Reynardo had a sudden vision. Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black sun. Was it the time of the lost gods before the transcendent Emperor? Was it the future? Feed souls, it whispered. Take the power. He could feel the stone's hunger for souls, its thirst for blood. All right, I get it. This was going to be interesting. I'll just have a dash, thought Reynardo.
Question is, do I even want to go over this way? What does this lead to? It's probably going to lock me out regardless. No, maybe not. Oh no, it will. Oh no, it doesn't. This just leads to a chest. Oh, you shitting me. I never knew that. At all. Fuck. Oh, I knocked him down. Oh, oh! Perfect. It just leads to a chest. Wow. I wish I knew that. I always assumed it was like a different path. But it wasn't.
Things was fun.
Of course it was. Who doesn't like to smash stuff? It's the best. Okay. Only way we can go is this way. Whoop. Whoop. I can see more ravens. And the wraith. They're there every time. Every single time. No matter what path you take. They are always on that ship. There we go. A bit more ore. I might be able to get it on this stage actually. If not, then for sure the next stage. Really depends. Okay, time to fight some stuff on a bridge. Oh, I thought I got them all then. Grab him, there we go. Peace out, bitch.
The
Yeah.
ravens on Zenobia's island were no match for Reynardo. They screamed as the stones sucked out their souls. And with each death, he felt stronger.
Called XP.
The stone told him.
No, I think he just feels stronger because that's experience in an action RPG. I'm gonna go this way just because it will get me iron. Oops. Or more so. And I need that if I want to upgrade the Void Blade.
Or I could go that way, he thought.
I was about to say, what the hell was that? Ouch! Took off so much health. All I got from that was fucking health. Hey you! Are you serious? Whatever. I don't honestly think there is. Nope. There's nothing. Oh, hang on. There is this. This only gives you like 3 though. Oh, 4. And what do you know? I'm at 90.
All these ore chests anyway. Well, you could have quite a business doing that.
Do I get to choose if I go in the sewer or around? Oh my god, I can. Whoa! That's weird. Because every other time I tried this, I couldn't go down the sewer. Ooh, shit. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of this, but try it. You never know. It might have ore in it. It doesn't. Well, there's that.
The market. It was going to be full of gogglers, wasn't it? Oh, it would have been so much more fun before the war. When the worst thing that could happen to you was getting fleeced buying a rug.
Yeah, I don't really care about the gogglers. I wanted to activate the switch, but whatever. Do what you wish, game. Do what you want. Owned. Oh, Zenobia's here. Oh.
Zenobia was waiting for Renato. She was alone, confident as always. Fire danced at the tips of her claws.
Are you here to surrender?
She seemed as cocksure as he felt. But she didn't know he had the stone. And I've missed you too, love. He chuckled. She spotted the stone and bolted without another word.
Uh-huh. She knows her time is up. Alright, I want to go in here. Just because I might get... Well, I'm hoping I will get at least 5 ore so I can upgrade the Void Sword and never have to worry about this shit again. Yeah. Simply put. Oh, there's so much shit to keep a track of. There he goes. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Slowing down time and everything. We got him. Oh fuck, all it gave me was this. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth. Balls! Okay. I mean...
Mustache, thought Renato.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Shoot. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh man, they all died. Well, at least they got set on fire. It's pretty nice. No, you don't. Oh, I love that he just darts across the fucking field. Just to end them. Oh, snap. Right, so... Zenobia's in her ship. Oh, just outside of it.
Finally,
oh dear.
Renato caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before. At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide, frightened. He didn't like seeing her this way. Kill her,
Ugh.
whispered the stone. You cannot win your rebellion without it. Please. No, said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close once. Could he really feed her soul to his demonic gem? But if he spared her, he would not get the full power of the stone. Oh, how could he be the hero he wanted to be?
Or feed her to the stone or spare. Now that she was at his mercy, could Renato really kill her? They'd been close once in their youth. He could spare Zenobia, but he doubted she would just throw herself in his arms. The Iblis Stone, it promised great power in exchange for the blood of Zenobia. Should read that first, to be fair.
Renato hesitated. Zenobia was his greatest enemy. She was the Emperor's daughter and his greatest general, and the single person Renato least wanted to remove from this world, especially that way. She was holding her arms out before her, hands fluttering, fending him off with hopeless urgency. Nope, she was weaving a spell. He couldn't move.
What a shock.
This thing is evil, she said. She slid the Iblis stone out of its slot in his gauntlet and slipped it into a bag. Maybe we can learn from it. She eyed him with a strange, wry, apologetic look. I missed you too. And before he could move again, she was gone. Learn from the Iblis stone? What did that mean? Would she take it to the palace or to the observatory on the Nexus? If she thought it was evil, she wouldn't want it in the palace. Maybe I can outrace her to the observatory, thought Renato. Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer.
Alright. Oh, where the hell are we? More to the point, how did we get here? Oh, used
a
the...
little sick.
Okay.
Ever since Zenobia had taken the stone from him, he'd felt an ache that wouldn't go away. He missed it. He wanted it back. He needed it back. Why hadn't he killed her when he had the chance? She was the enemy. He hadn't even seen her in 14 years. Why had he hesitated? You were a sucker for an empowered woman. Renato kicked himself. Don't make that mistake again.
Yeah, he's having a stern talking to. I want more ore. I need 3 pieces.
They really needed to redecorate anyway.
I'm hoping. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Ta-da! 3 pieces. Perfect. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck off with that noise. I thought it despawned as well. Oh, right, we got enough. I'll go down here, sure. Probably won't lead to anything, but... you never know. This is a new area we've not been in. At least I think it is. Who fucking knows?
If it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Yeah, who the fuck knows at this point? There's just so many different paths, it's crazy. Okay. So to be fair, I don't really know how long this stage is gonna be. Okay, that was weird. Hi, weirdo. Nice of you to take a break from your freaky Sims game. What the fuck? Oh dear. No, 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 no. Great. Fantastic. Wait, freeze them all. Yeah, there we go. Perfecto. I need to get rid of the buffer. It's a right pain in the ass. Whatever you say, pervert. Yeah, nice.
Renato had been to a dungeon once where all the chests had teeth and eyes. It had been a short visit.
Ooh. I don't know if I've read this one. Pretty sure we haven't, actually. At school, we learned the gospel of the Transcendent Emperor. The last divinity to pierce the skies, he would banish the evil old gods and grant us the gift of time. But could one man, divine as he may be, create something as intricate as time? I have my own theory. I believe that time is a symptom, rather than a gift. I am convinced that on a cosmic scale, there is a pendulum motion between order and chaos. Transcendent Emperor ended chaos and started the age we live in, an age of cause and effect, of fact and logic. Time is merely the tapestry upon which these laws manifest themselves. It is the foundation for order's companion, entropy. But in the age of chaos, when the old gods reign, perception carries more weight than facts. Emotions can shape worlds and time ceases to exist. The age of order is ending, I am merely helping the inevitable. Entropy has been broken, fate has been breached, the end of time is coming, and I shall embrace it. Emperor Isengrim III's secret journal. Another piece of his journal. God, he leaves it all over the place. Where the fuck am I? Alright, I know. I think.
He once been a pirate captain. He used hooks
I
to
can
get
go that
around
way.
his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
I have no idea what he was on about. I wasn't paying attention. Gimme! I don't even need to destroy stuff anymore. I've gotten all the ore I need. All I need now is a workbench. We've literally maxed out everything. And I'm not even that close. I'm nowhere near, like, finishing the game. Though that is because I am going out of my way to get all the different options, because I think it'll be fun. That didn't even work. What the shit? Okay. I thought that was going to affect everything in the area. Oh dear. Okay, there's no buffing thing, so that's useful. No. Oh man, I managed to do it without getting hit. Perfect. Absolute perfect. Wait a minute.
Zenobia thought the stone was evil. Was it?
Oh.
He longed to have it back. He'd felt so good killing ravens with it, and yet he'd felt unclean ever since he'd touched it. She confused him. She'd made him want to be a better fox, and then she'd abandoned him, never telling him she was the Emperor's daughter, never contacting him since. Well, who was she to tell him the stone was evil?
Oh dear. This is going to end up being a mess. Can already tell.
While he was trying to recover the stone Zenobia had taken from him, the Imperial fleet was tightening its grip. He might fail to save the rebellion, and it would all be her fault. Renato felt a burst of outrage. Not only had she stolen his gem, she'd also stolen his scientists. Sure, they were neutral, but they had helped him discover what the Emperor was up to. They were supposed to be helping me, Renato thought. So unfair.
Oh shit. Crap. Ugh. Fireball to the fucking face. Sheesh. I'm just gonna stand here and hope I don't get hit. Well, never mind. That didn't work. And again. Oh my god, I should actually take cover. Probably work out quite well. Oops. Activate, please. But can I just... whoosh. There we go. Ha! Suckers! Whoa, 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 whoa. I really want to get rid... oh, whatever. I want to get rid of the buffing thing. It's the most annoying enemy. Makes the enemies too powerful. They just get so much fucking health. Sucks. There we go, we got him. No, 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 no. I'm just darting all over the place. Very nice. Even more. Holy crap. No, you don't. All of them? Yeah! Sadly, it wasn't perfect. To be fair, perfect only really helps now because it gives me an extra 300 XP. Aside from that, it really doesn't matter. Whoa! I will actually use the hero sword. Yeah, to recover some health. Why not?
Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
I don't actually know how close to the end of this chapter we are. I would assume we're... oh, I think we're there, actually. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, we are. Nice.
The scientist's toes were pointing arcane instruments at the stone and looking at it through prisms and reflections. Mine. said Renato as he took back the stone.
Oh my god.
We need it for science, croaked the toads. So he killed them. He felt better
Oh dear.
immediately. Smarter too. I thought you'd never come for me, whispered the stone. Then, a far-speaker toad croaked in something like Zenobia's voice.
Renato, leave the stone with the toads. It will swallow your soul. You'll kill everyone you love.
But Renato had an army to lead, an empire to bring down.
Okay. Couldn't hurt to listen to Zenobia. At least. Kill the far speaker and go lead the rebels to victory. I think he'd end up probably killing all of the rebels if he tried that. So... Zenobia, the Emperor's adopted daughter, the greatest general, gave Renato a dire warning. The stone would swallow his soul. Maybe she was right and he was dealing with powers far beyond his grasp. They were enemies, but she had never lied to him. Maybe he should throw the Iblis stone away. Yes.
I know you can fight this thing.
Zenobia continued in the far speaker's croak.
You let me live. You know how evil it is. It will destroy you, Renato. It will destroy everything you love.
She was right.
Everything you
He
love.
would get rid of it, right? Now. Or now. He didn't really want to. I know. I'll go to the mountains, Renato thought. I'll find the strength to do it in the peace and quiet there.
Okay. That just makes it sound like I'm not actually going to throw it away. I'm just going here so that nobody can bother me. Alright, so this is chapter 4.
As the Farfarer landed at the foot of the mountains, Renato was
Lapino.
surprised to find Lapino there.
Lapino,
What
even.
are you doing here? Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I was stowed away on an Imperial courier ship, dressed up as a combat nurse carrying a general's beak transplant. This is not a great time, said Renato, who was pretty sure he did not, in fact, believe Lapino's story. That's when you need your friends, said Lapino. I just need some peace and quiet, said Renato, and grimly set out on the path.
Yeah, fuck off, Lapino. I'll kill you. I don't really need to worry about anything. You know, getting
What
extra
else could you hook?
things. I don't need to worry about it. Fuck's sake. I do have to worry about constantly fighting. Yeah, it is always a fun time. Rah! Come on. So many perfect strikes. Oh. Oh, we got them all. Oh. I thought the buffing thing was not dead. Whatever. Don't bother me.
Don't look down, he told himself. Don't look down.
Though I do wonder how quick you can actually complete a story if you don't focus on stuff. Hang on, I can't remember where this leads. No, I don't know if it leads to much or anything. Okay, well I'm locked in this path. So this is what we're going to be doing. Oh, snap. So I only need... Oh, I need to get at least 2,000 in the next combat. That seems unlikely. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Well, I got fucking hit. That fucker again! I think when they're buffed, they actually do more damage. They're not more damage, they're quicker. Yeah, I know they do more damage, but I think they are also quicker. Okay.
Renato told his friend how he had slaughtered the toads, and how he had nearly slain Zenobia.
A terrible bird in this
Terrible
Iblis stone.
bird
Oh.
in this Iblis stone, sympathized the rabbit. Yeah, but I need it for the rebellion. Do you now? You know, you were a pretty fine fighter before you were wielding a demonic decoration. Oddly, the sword wasn't whispering at him to kill Lapino. Up ahead in the mountains, there was a peaceful spot. If he could rid himself of his burden anywhere, it was there.
True that. And Lupino, fuck off. I know you're a traitor. Didn't even try and sympathize. Or anything, or I will cut you down. It's weird that you don't actually have to fight any of them.
Kill the fox! Cord the ravens. Nobody said
No.
original.
Shit. Great! Me. You really are faster, I'm certain. One thing I am realizing is I get health whenever I kill one of them. Don't know if that's to do with the sword or something else. Yeah, I really don't have a clue. I equipped a different sword just to make sure, or just to see. And yeah. Oh man, I wanted to go down there. Welp. Never mind that then, I guess. Oh, great. Kill the buff. I don't even know what they're actually called. They probably do have a name. I just don't know what it is. I never paid enough attention to find out what it is. There we are. Level up.
I'd learned so much about. Ooh, what was it again?
Stuff. So we did that one. This one's taking us even higher? Wow, it actually is. Oh my. It just never stops. Ah, fuck off. Nope. No. There we go. Cool. Then more. There is more. And fucking testing. No, like, wraiths or anything, though. So, I mean, that's a positive.
Barely landed a claw on him.
They pretty much didn't, that's why. So what the hell's over here? I'm not sure. That's probably where the game wants me to go. Fuck it. Who cares? Oh, I'm not so sure. Maybe we do have to fight Lupino. Or the game will just kill him off. One or the other will happen, I think. No, that just leads to... I don't know if it leads to a red chest. Either way, I don't think it's worth it. God, everything's just fucking falling apart. Oh yeah. How could I forget this?
He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things. Renato thought it would make a difference, snatching the Iblastone before the Emperor could get it. And it would destroy him. Zenobia and Lupino, they were both trying to save him. Peace. That was what he needed.
Yeah, I don't know if Lupino was trying to save him. I don't know if either of them were trying to save him, to be honest. Yeah, they both seem incredibly selfish. More magic or more stamina. Sure. Oh, there we go. Well, there's Lupino. Do we kill him?
So much for peace and quiet. There was Lupino. Again. You're stronger than some dumb rock, Lupino said. Let's just bury it, and no one will ever find it again. Bernardo could feel the spirit energy of all those dead ravens inside him, pecking away. The rabbit was right. Even if the rabbit was a traitor, he was still right. He tore the Iblastone from his gauntlet and threw it into the hole Lupino had dug. The stone was silent, probably sulking. Now whoop those Imperials, said Lupino. Are you coming? Ah, no, I can't come with you. It's my old injury, you know. Recently, it's been acting up terrible. I'd be no use to you at all. So Renato boarded the Farfarer alone.
And Lupino will have
Renato
taken
felt
that
lonely
stone.
on board the Farfarer. How could his old friend Lupino, miraculously escaped from the Empire, leave him to face the final battle alone? Well, he'd abandoned Lupino before, hadn't he? It was only fair. And of course he felt lonely. He'd given up the Iblastone and all the souls he fed it. course he felt alone. But he had done the right thing. It had been hard to do, but there was no better feeling than that. Zenobia would be so proud of him.
Now I get the feeling that Lapino will have dug up the Iblis Stone and taken it to the Empire. Or Imperials, whatever.
The battle, alas, was not going well. He no longer had the stone, and he'd never gotten the core. Lapino wasn't with him, and he was up against Zenobia, out there somewhere, maneuvering the Emperor's forces. The rebels had been outnumbered from the start, and he still had that aching longing for the stone. But that is what it means to be a hero. He would fight his way to Zenobia. He would show her what he was capable of. Just him, with no diabolic accoutrements. He would win, no matter the odds. Ooh, sparkly, thought Renato.
Oh, my objective is to kill the Emperor. That sounds easier said than done. Oh, that will actually take me onto the ships, won't it? Wait, where the heck? No, you don't. There it is. You fucking suck. I'm trying to kill the fucking buff thing. But it keeps buffing him before I get a chance. But it's no, ravens just stop you in your path. They constantly block you off so you can't actually dash over to what you're after. It sucks. Woo! Look at all that. Alright, down we go. Or whatever it'll do, actually, I'm not entirely sure.
Windy up here.
Yeah, I know if I went the other way it would only lead to a chest, so it was utterly pointless. Holy crap. Void Blade is actually pretty damn good when you use the power. Even when you don't, it's pretty damn good. The power is just the benefit. The only downside is I don't get any energy from killing an enemy, like I had done previously. I don't know how much I'd actually get now. Probably a fair bit. There's gonna be more fighting. Yep.
And it is run for the nest, said the lead raven.
That was fucking lucky. Oh yeah. Oh my. Kill it, please. We got it. Oh, we actually got them all. Without taking a single hit.
Yes, that was it. Pirouette, slash, parry, dodge. Renato had never done such good work in a fight. He wished the poets were allowed to sing of his exploits for his old age. Maybe he wouldn't have to kill Zenobia. Maybe he could defeat her and take her prisoner. Then he could turn the tide against the Emperor. If she wasn't crowned princess, once this was all over, she'd have more time for him, right?
Sure. So that's how it'll work. Oop. Okay. I think there's more fighting to be done under this. Yep. Yes, of course there is. No, you don't. I mean, actually doing the grabs is a good idea. Yeah, because you can just throw them into stuff and just knock other ravens over, making them vulnerable. Ah! That was fucking lucky. Whew. Oh shit. Just out of range. So the question is, are we going onto the walkway again, or not? Here we are. It's gonna end the same way, where we've got that big skull-looking thing that lights up after you kill some enemies. Oh, it's a raven's beak, actually. And poof. Oh, there's more. Because of course there is. No. I just need to keep an eye out. That was lucky that that didn't hit me, to be honest. Nice. Oh, is that the end? Oh. I don't think it was. It just went into slow motion for some reason. Alright, in we go. And now we find out what the hell happened. I'm probably gonna die. Like every other place.
Renato fought his way to the Emperor's ship. He was exhausted, bleeding, but he'd found the strength to reject the stone. Zenobia came out of the ship. "Renato!" she shouted, and then she fell down and died. Lapino was behind her, wielding a sword that seemed to suck all the light out of the sun.
What do you know?
You threw the stone away, cried Lapino. "You said it was evil." "It hates sanctimonious prigs like you," laughed Lapino. "We're having a grand old time." Renato turned and ran. But no matter where he ran, Lapino jumped in front of him until Renato was cornered. That boy could hop. "You wouldn't do this to an old friend, would you?" cried Renato. "You mean this?" said Lapino as he slid the sword into Renato's guts. "Damn it! Again?"
Oh no, he betrayed us a second time?
Back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up, like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Story 2, what friends are for. Can a hero you, a hero who doesn't need diabolical accoutrement to beat unsurmountable odds. Okay.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before? And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose.
Oh, there we go.
The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor.
Indeed.
Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert, as tempting as it was to explore ancient mysteries. There was a war going on, and also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Right, rescue Lapino.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Okay. Well, we know that's a crock of shit. He's working for the Empire. He's a spy. Oh, is he a spy or is he just a traitor?
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait. Where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Oh well, the cool thing is it actually starts in different places. Is it actually entirely different? Yeah, because it just says talk to Lapino. Well, it started me up here. Oh, never mind. The Ravens came out of nowhere. Out of the woodwork. No, you don't. Buckaroo. Woohoo! Looky. Oh! Ah, man, just darting all over the field. Oh, it's the best. No, you don't. Oh, that's twice now. Yes! I'm up to 88, 91, 92, 93. Nice.
The Ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Bernardo hoped the people were just hiding.
They have the Googlers. Whatever the fuck they're called. I don't remember.
Bernardo looked around the empty village. How had he ever imagined Lupino was anything but a traitor? Any honest rabbit would have fled with the villagers.
Yeah, the fact he stuck around when the ravens were in the village, and they didn't manage to find him when he was really, like, in a super obvious place. Ha! That turned red. That was weird. It turned red but didn't hurt me at all. Maybe it's because I just walked a bit too close to it. You blinked. That was lucky. Yeah, I don't care, it worked out. I'm just kind of like, where the fuck? Oh. Is he in here? This is a... No, it isn't. That's what I said, this is a different place entirely. But this is not Lupino. Which would explain why it is so different.
For a false compartment.
Yep. To be fair, I am rather confused. Because the last time I've done this, we went a completely different way. At least I think we did. Oh shit, I didn't even notice this. Oops. Don't think I could have gone this way last time. Oh wait, no, I know where we are. Yeah. Yeah, we ended up dropping, or getting dropped off down here, a different point. Can't remember what caused it though. Oh, a lever.
What was behind
I do
that
remember
door?
this place.
Bernardo's nose told him there was treasure there. They must have forgotten it in a hurry. Surely they wouldn't mind if he helped himself to it.
Oh, I know where we are now.
After all,
That takes us back
he
here.
wouldn't even know.
Wasn't there a wall that I could not get through? I could have sworn there was. Yeah, because I can't go through that. So there is something different about all of this. So it would seem. But do I know where that something new is? Not particularly. I mean, yeah, I could go all the way back to the beginning, but don't know if that would actually lead anywhere. Yeah, it leads fucking nowhere too. God damn it. Never thought finding Lupino would be such a long task. Yeah, it was down here and over this way. At least I think. Oh no, because that's where the Farfarer is. I don't know. I'm also just like, what the heck have I missed? Huh. Over here. If I just follow the path, surely that would lead down to where I want to be. Oh, it doesn't. Oh wow, I didn't even see this. The well. For fuck's sake. No wonder. To be fair, it blended in. I did not see that it was shining gold. I really wish I had. Yeah, I don't care about the chests. All I'm really after is the pieces of paper. The scrolls, basically. Just, I don't know. They're cool little pieces of lore. And everybody loves a little bit of that. Nice, we got him. Very good. No, you don't. Get the fuck out of here.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
We found him!
Dirty and bloody, Bernardo finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am! The ravens are coming! Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Core. So Renato and Lupino were back together, but Renato still needed a game changer to save the rebellion. Even though Renato could no longer get the Sky Ripper's armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe he could still harness its power with Lupino's help.
To make the Sky Ripper, the Transcendent Emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Renato had already let that armature slip away to save Lupino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that. The core of the Sky Ripper? Lupino's excited. That's an actual thing that we could just go and get. You've been busy. He sure had. Renato told him all the things he'd been up to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend. Renato grinned. He had a very good feeling about this.
Up until Lupino backstabs us. I mean, I'm just waiting for it to happen at this point.
Here, thought Renato.
Whoa.
It was nice to be back with his old war buddy. All right. Lupino was a traitor. But still, it was good company. Had that door been opened before?
Going over there would be a one-way ticket. Aha, scroll. That's what I'm after. Dear Zenobia, the director of the academy has told me how much he was impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow I doubt this was a session of bootlicking. I have seen plenty of those. That old toad is sincere. I am proud of you, my daughter. You will make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calaveras has been studying the Nexus and he has made a bold observation. That toad is a true genius. You know how that island is unique, constantly changing, new crystalline formations appearing, island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, held together by some invisible threads. Professor Calaveras is convinced those changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the islands. He has observed that certain changes on the Nexus follow, or sometimes precede, a turbulence on another island. Landslide, quake, flood, the Nexus seems to resonate with those events. Maybe the islands are a hive mind and the Nexus is the brain. In any case, I am funding a permanent scientific observatory on the Nexus. It will attract the Emperor's greatest minds with Professor Calaveras at the helm. I anticipate a great age of enlightenment for the Empire. With love, Father. Father Toad. Ah, fuck. Oh no, you don't. Bitch. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, he did. Oh, he did too. Nice. No, you don't. Think we did it. We good. Level R. Close to level up. Ooh. Yeah, might as well. Gave me nothing good. Nothing at all.
Chill out.
That's good. Of course. Come on. Fuck. Oh my god, I got lucky. Oh my Christ. Oh, I actually got hit. Bullshit. It stopped time, I shouldn't have been hit. Just horse crap. Whatever, still leveled up. Woo! Oh, what the fuck? Yeah! Yeah!
There was
The
something
shit?
sour in the air.
Oh.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time. You almost never
Lovely.
saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. But these had to be imperial gogglers. That meant ravens were up ahead. Renato felt wrong all over. He could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air. And if the land could have tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals. The forest was quieter than it had been. There were insects, a few birds, if you didn't count the ravens. Renato smelled sick animals and dying. No healthy ones. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Ouch.
Renato thought. Maybe Lapina was right. Maybe he should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
Whatever. Lapino can fucking suck it. He's a traitorous bitch, so fuck his plan and fuck anything he thinks. I ain't trusting no traitor. Hey or nah? So what the hell is this gonna do? Nah, I just noticed the lever.
Of course there was a puzzle. You couldn't expect the transcendent emperor to bury a god's eye in a leather sack where anyone could pick it up.
Oh, it's that. Is it really that easy? Wow. Oh my god, however would I do this? Not hard at all. Wow, that was also really simple. Cool. What do I want next? Stamina, energy, fuck it. More energy is a good thing. Always a good thing. Oh, great. Fuck you. Fucking... What the shit? Okay. Oof. Got very lucky there. I was trying to be all fancy and stuff. Oops. There we got it. Yeah.
That had gone rather well, actually.
Oh, it was a first. Well, there's the car. We got him.
As he held the radiant icosahedron, Renato felt queasy. Like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides.
Ah, great.
It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye of a god. How could he use it? He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to harness its ancient power. But honestly, Renato ached to get away from it. He brought the core back with him to the Farfarer. But honestly, Renato ached to be rid of it. Tell you what, said Lapino. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial outpost. The Imperial outpost was a vital communications node. Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renato. But what if this was a ruse so that Lapino could get the core into the hands of the Empire? Was Renato ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
Ba-doo-doo. So what's this? So anything to get rid of this creepy feeling, Renato thought. The core of the Sky Ripper, even without the armature, there had to be a way to tap its power. The scientists at the Nexus would certainly know how to do that. If he could rely on Lapino to bring them the core, Renato would instead assault an Imperial outpost and gain valuable intel for the rebellion. He would also stay away from the core's unhealthy aura.
Trust me, Renato, you won't regret this. I'll treat the core like it was my own baby daughter. As the Farfarer dived towards the Nexus, Lapino was jumping up and down with excitement. Stop rabbiting around, Renato said. Lapino just stared at him. The moment the ship landed, Lapino leapt off the ship.
I already know what happens. I mean, I don't know the end of the story, but I can tell. I can assume. We know Lapino's a traitor, so he probably does something traitorous. What a shock.
As Lupino vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Renato vaguely remembered Lupino had a baby daughter, didn't he? And he told her mother he was going out to get some Easter eggs, and he'd never come back. But Renato was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better. And who knows, maybe this time Lupino would get it right. And if Renato could take the outpost, he'd have access to all the Empire's communications in the sector. Right?
Yeah, sure.
The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
I think when I get to another what is it called? Workshop? I don't remember. When I get to the next one of those, what I'm going to do is change my gems. Or at least have a look at the other gems. Okay. Yeah, just kind of fancy doing so. Oh shit. That was lucky. No, you don't. There they both go. Okay, grabbing is useful.
In the room yelling, "Oh yeah!" Renato caught his breath. His joints still hurt, but he couldn't feel the poison in his system anymore. He'd let the armature slip out of his hands to save his friend Lupino. Of course he had to let Lupino take the core. The rebellion needed every man doing his duty. And the rabbit would be no good taking on an Imperial outpost, right?
I guess you forgot he's a traitor. And he betrayed the rebellion, so, yeah, you know. Physical resistance is great, that's also perfect. It's just this one. So increase my speed by 20%. Energy on kill, 5%. That's crap. God, these are quite literally the best ones. Fuck that then. I honestly thought the energy one was gonna be a lot better. Not 5 fucking %. Christ. Shit. Hiya, Jet. How's it going? Owned! No, you don't. I don't even know why I did that. It worked. Yes, doing that's a really good way of getting a chain together. Oh, there we go.
Renato took the outpost with a song in his heart. Soon, he was stuffing his sack with key messages from and to the fleet. Then the fire speaker toad chortled a new message. The observatory had been sacked by ravens. Lupino and all the scientists had been taken to the mountains.
Oh no.
Why? Why had he trusted Lupino again? And now the Empire had the core. Renato hailed the rebel base to warn them. But their far speaker didn't crouch back. Was the base under attack too?
Oh god. He had to rescue Lupino again. Entrusting Lupino with the core was a foolish idea. Now he had the core... Now he and the core were in enemy hands. Maybe he should rescue his friend. After all, none of this would have happened if he had taken the core to the scientists himself.
Who knew what was going on at the base? But he knew what the ravens would do to Lupino if Renato didn't rescue him fast. Well, actually he wasn't exactly sure. It kind of depended on whether Lupino was a traitor or not. Renato just couldn't bring himself to believe that. What are old friends for, if not to need rescuing every few days?
Maybe this will actually cause Lupino to come over to our side again.
Renato felt a twinge of doubt. Should he have gone to the base? No. Logically, wherever they'd taken Lupino was probably where they took the core, right? Oh, why couldn't Lupino have just, for once, not got himself captured? Was that too much to ask?
Lupino
He shouldn't be too hard on the rabbit. No, he meant
definitely
well,
was.
and he was insanely brave. You had to admire that.
Yep, Lupino was insanely brave. Reach the mountaintop. You got it, game. Whoa.
For littering.
That was fucking
These islands were short
close.
of trash cans.
Okay. No! I was gonna say I want the fruit. Yeah, it gives me health. That's awesome. Oh, crap. I'm actually gonna go on this one. I'm pretty sure I've gone every single way. It's just this one's a bit different. Yeah, why not? Something to do. Oh, shit.
Raise your weapon. All right.
Oh, nice. Using ravens as projectiles. Works out pretty damn well. Yeah, I'm just ignoring every single chest. And I've noticed that I am getting through the levels a fucking lot quicker. Doing the combat a certain way probably helps too. So like, using ravens as projectiles a lot more really helps with combat going by quicker. It's pretty damn awesome. It feels good too. Like doing the combat in such a way.
Rapino anyway. There was no sign of him or the ravens who'd captured him. Just rocks and snow and the usual scouts. No sign of the core either. Is this a wild rabbit chase? Oh, trust Rapino to screw up even getting captured. But what was this rebellion for anyway? Well, Rapino was a useless goof. But he was a friend. If friends didn't matter anymore, what was the point of winning this war?
Nothing over there. See, I still don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get to that.
There was an engraving.
Purple.
Maximum capacity.
Yeah, the purple gate that's down below. I just don't know how the hell I'm gonna get to it. Fuck me. You're fucking serious. I get them both. Fucking Jesus. Just getting all sorts of owned.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
Wait. Oh, that's not where I need to go, no wonder. Wait, hang on. I am confused. There's this here, which led to this. I don't need to go over here, after all. I thought I did. Yeah, but it leads literally nowhere. Well, the more you know, I guess. No, I'm just like, where the fuck did I go? Okay. I'm just lost at this point. Okay, here we go, I guess. Yeah, okay, now I know where I am. We have to use this.
See? With enough leverage, you could go anywhere.
Perfect.
Thought of the choices he had made so far. Rescuing a friend and then sending him to be captured. Recovering a super weapon and letting it fall into enemy hands. Risking an assault on an enemy base for military secrets, and then failing to deliver them to the rebellion. At the end of the mountain path, Renato came to a clearing. There was a campfire, raven feathers, and Lapino's lucky deck of cards. Well, that wasn't good. Renato hoped Lapino had not tried to cheat his captors at cards. Ravens were much better than weasels at counting, and they had a very poor sense of humor. Then, he saw what he had hoped never to see. Fresh scraps of rabbit fur. Ragged and bloody, ravens would eat anything. By Grabthar's hammer! Renato screamed at the sky. I will avenge you! The rebels had assembled their fleet. Ahead, the clouds were dark with Imperial ships. If he could reach the Emperor before the rest of the rebels did, maybe he could settle this without too much bloodshed. He set sail, and the Farfarer shot forward.
Alright, so what's this one gonna be called?
Poor Lapino had never been a great warrior.
By
The
Grab
mad
Thar's
rabbit was
hammer.
good for a lark and a laugh. And a pint. The thought of ravens eating him made Renato furious. The way they were eating up the land. The way the Emperor was eating up the people with his new, bloodthirsty ways. He would make them all pay.
Avenge Lapino. Do we know he's dead though?
The portal was heavily guarded. Let's go someplace they really didn't want him to go.
I don't even know if he's dead. I would assume he isn't. Oh, that really does work out so nicely. Right, here we are. It's weird, like just rushing, well not rushing through the story, but being able to just do this is really cool. Oh no, I find it really quite fun. Oh, I didn't actually hit him. Fuck. It's all good.
Sung beautifully.
It was.
Where's a bard when you needed one?
Yep, sing tales of my escapades. Fuck you. Jesus! Just hit me twice, why don't you? Alright. Okay. What the shit? You can fuck off. I don't even know what the hell caused it. That was really weird. Great! Yeah, I'm just getting fucked over somehow. I don't even know why, or how.
He had given up
Very
every
weird.
objective to save his friend. He had given up the armature, the core, the gem, and even Zenobia. He loved Lapino, he realized. Now the rabbit was gone. A hero looks out for his friends, even when they're gone. He would send Lapino an honor guard of ravens to serve him in the halls of the valiant. He would avenge him.
I still don't know. We still don't know if he died, though, do we? That's what I mean. Is it's just all assumption, I think. I got them both. Nice. That's how you do it. I just try and get through the combat as quick as I can.
Put a railing on this thing, he thought.
It probably looks as if I'm just trying to rush through the story, but I'm not. It's just, I've seen a lot of this already. As in, like, you know, all the levels, all the different paths you can go, so now I'm just kind of like, I just want to go the quickest way I can. And when it comes to the combat, just trying to speed on through it is such a cool feeling. It really is. Fuck me. No, you don't. And again. Oh god. Well, there's that. Oh, oh my god, I didn't even hit it. Close though. Slow motion. So now we get to find out what happened. You have to wait for it to light up first. I don't even know how long it took me to do this story, but I think what I might do is... Oh, there we go. Jesus. No, I think what I might do is one more story, instead of just doing two. Yeah. I think I have enough time. Well,
Finally,
I have as much time as I
reached the
need.
Emperor's ship. And there was Lapino, surrounded by ravens. He was alive. They'd eaten some other rabbit.
And he was working with them.
I'll save you! He shouted with joy and flung himself at the ravens. Oh, you shouldn't have, said Lapino when the last raven was down. Renato threw his arms around his best friend. I had to come. I love you, man. You really, really shouldn't have. said Lupino.
Welp.
And Reynardo felt a rather sharp pain in his back. As he collapsed, Lupino took the dagger out of Reynardo's back and wiped it off on Reynardo's sleeve. Why? You always have to be the hero. Brave Reynardo, epic Reynardo, super sexy Reynardo, and I'm sick of it. As Reynardo died, all he could think was, damn it, fooled again.
Curtis, foiled again.
Back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up, like those doors he was opening up all over the map.
Grabthar's hammer.
To new treasures.
A hero who places friendship above all else.
Hadn't learned anything new this time.
I don't need to hear this.
He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Continue.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Wait, of course they did.
Sky Ripper had surfaced.
Let's skip this.
Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert, as tempting as it was to explore ancient mysteries. There was a war going on. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course. Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Right, so this is Reynardo. Lupino, I mean. I'm skipping this because we've already seen it. Like, a lot.
Lupino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually
this is actually
stolen a winged horse.
same as one we've done before, the first time.
But wait,
We saved Lupino.
where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
There's that. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's so satisfying. Whoosh! Very nice.
People were
I leveled up.
frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Reynardo had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the Ravens' call about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
There's this. This is going to be over in literally a couple minutes. Assuming I'm going the right way. I think I am. Boom. There they both go. Oh, God, just being able to blast through the combat like that is so good.
Not a hair, not a pellet. Was he hiding in the cemetery further down the road?
Oop.
That didn't seem like him.
So, is that my grab damage? Or is the fact I can throw them further? I don't know which one it is. Ah, fuck. Well, that sucked. There you both go. Whoosh. Alright.
Lupino would betray him. But now Reynardo knew that. What would Lupino do if he knew that Lupino was going to betray him?
Ooh.
Well, he'd concoct some crazy scheme, wouldn't he? That used Lupino's betrayal against him and it would blow up in his face. Maybe he was overthinking this. That would be a first.
Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must already be flocking around you, no doubt. Here in the palace things are the same. I have much to dedicate to my special hobby. I've been collaborating with Professor Calveris and his team of experts to investigate the nature of the islands. My gut is telling me that the islands are alive. I think they have a will of their own. Do you hear me, daughter? Our world could be more than floating masses of rock and water. Professor Calveris and his boys have made measurements. The islands are drifting. Surrounded by the endless sky, it is difficult to notice. but through careful measurements of the wind over long periods of time, they are certain the islands are moving westward. But where to? It may take centuries, millennia to reach the destination. I have this strange idea. What if the islands are some sort of herd, and that they are deliberately searching for another herd of islands? Can you imagine? New islands with their own inhabitants, the thought that we may not be alone. If only I could live long enough to witness the event. With love, Father. Well. Yay, more lore! Woo! Alright, so where we need to go is over this way. Oh, that actually hurt. Yeah, that really fucking hurt. Shit. I thought it was gonna give me something. Yeah, more than just, you know, fuck all. Whatever. We found him!
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino.
Ooh.
The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. We capture Zenobia. We find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? Ah, that would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Right, so Zenobia.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She...
Yeah. I'm just sick of hearing everything. I just want to get to the end of these...
already under Zenobia's control.
Like the end of these stories. I don't want to hear everything every single time now.
Could he really turn her over to them?
The question is whether or not I've actually done this.
It wasn't meant to be pretty.
That's the only thing, is I'm not sure if I'm certain I've tried doing everything with this, and every time it screwed me over.
There was no one to put out the fires. If somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown, what sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
Fuck. There we go. Got him. That's all I cared about, throwing them off the bridge. That's what I was trying to do with all of them, but it didn't work with quite a few of them. They just refused. So don't need to go that way.
What they meant by a firewall. What unlocks a firewall? Why was Lapino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lapino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lapino wanted. And there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
Nice. Well, there's Lapino.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Not the time for harebrained schemes. Harebrained schemes.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure you know better, said Lapino.
There's that. Fuck, I wanted to dash through these. Oh, never mind. Not like it matters. Okay. That could have been incredibly terrible. Luckily it wasn't that bad. Fuck me. Fucking Jesus. Why are they able to attack twice in a really quick succession? That's what I want to know. I just don't get it. It's a bit stupid, I find. Hey, we got some energy. Use that to heal.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his... Now I just wanted some privacy, Renato said. Renato knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe he could just cut to the chase. But was timing right for that?
Win her heart, stick to his plan. Oh, that's one I've not done. I guess, yeah. Renato had a plan, shown Zenobia proof of the Emperor's madness and convinced her to help the rebellion. But he knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe it was premature to play the feelings card. Maybe it was best to stick to the original plan. It seems like it's just gonna bite me in the ass.
Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? And he told her why. His Imperial Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him immortal. But to seal the bargain, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him.
You're lying. She was furious. You can't prove that.
I can. And so, we set sail for the Nexus.
Oh. Okay, that didn't result in my death. Okay. If you try and win her heart, that results in death. Well, there's that.
The scientists at the observatory have resurrected one of his victims.
Proof.
Well, he's not exactly alive, but he can talk, and he can't lie. You took a big risk. You know, I could just cast a spell to make you tell me where the rebel base is. And you wouldn't consider that cheating? She frowned. Ugh, fine. Let's go get your witness.
Yeah. And away we
The
go.
rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Yeah, we've already been over that way. Mostly just trying to find places I've not been to. These are the rocks that fall apart when you step foot on them. Things seem to be going well. Oh yes, of course. Right, time to fight. I'm just gonna fight my usual way. Aggressively, and throw the enemies all over the place. No, you don't. Oh, that fucking failed, didn't it? That's what I wanted. Fuck. You shitting me? I was too far away. Wow. There they both go. There, we got it. Whew. It still sucked, but we got it. In the end, that's not where I want to be.
She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you want to join in? Oh, no, I'd destroy his books and... All right, I suppose I wouldn't. She stopped, troubled. He ran on.
Okay. Was not expecting it to just cut to that. You know, it stopped the game for that cutscene, but whatever. Now I'm just like, where is this taking me? Not entirely sure. Either way, very nice.
The scientists on this island had been investigating the Emperor's dark rituals on their own. They were neutral in the civil war engulfing the Empire, but they could see that the dark magics the old Toad had loosed were changing the world. Renato hoped he and Zenobia weren't putting them in danger.
Right, okay. Whoosh! Now I'll be fine again. Ugh.
If he was
Crap.
a weapons engineer, Renato would make the cannonballs go much faster and fire randomly, obviously.
Yep, just to kill yourself even quicker. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Oh great, I might die. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm just doing very badly. No, no, no. So there's that. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes doing the combat quickly works, and then other times it just really doesn't. This was one of those times when it really didn't. Yeah, not so good.
There was a sign. Take the goat across first.
Okay. Not entirely sure what that means. At all. But okay. Oh, okay, it's been burnt down again. Well. Oh no, look at all the dead toads. Jesus. Whoa. Holy energy. I have 62 health. Jesus.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens had taken care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared around, shocked. The scientists had been neutral. They had no part in the rebellion. Take me to your council, she said, shaken. I have things to tell them. It was what Renato had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But the rebel base was secret. Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there, even if she did love him?
She could destroy everything. He'd always trusted her before. Ronaldo's plan worked. Zenobia was now convinced her father was mad and had to be stopped. Or was she? Did he really convince her, or was she playing him like a fiddle? He came this far, why hesitate now? He should take her to the secret base.
Renato reached Lapino by Far Speaker Toad, the one creature the ravens had left alive at the observatory. Lapino seemed awfully anxious to meet him at the secret base. If he was a spy for the Empire, he'd turn around and reveal the coordinates to the Empire, jeopardizing the entire rebellion. But Renato couldn't bear to think that Lapino would commit such horrible treachery. There was still good in the Mad Rabbit. He felt sure of it.
I'll meet up with you at the base,
Lapino said through the Toad. Good thinking. Renato gave him the coordinates. There's a shuttle here I can borrow. Renato found Zenobia in the chart room. I've been having awful dreams, she said. Dead kittens and worse. I thought they were only dreams, you know. Why would anyone want the lost gods back? In those days, the favorite of a god could become immortal. She held herself and shivered. He wants to become an eater of souls. Well, I'm not afraid of dying. Just dying of boredom. Renato said, but she didn't laugh. Silence fell as they flew towards the ruins of the city of Ubar, where the rebellion leadership was hiding. If Zenobia couldn't help them fight off her father, no one could.
True that. Either way. So this is chapter 4. I think.
As they touched the ground,
Came here for an argument.
he could smell the ravens and hear their hungry caws in the distance. They're probably looking for me, she said. You go on ahead. She had that fiery look in her eyes that he'd always loved. It was a bit odd, though. How easy she'd been to convince. It was what he'd gambled on, but he'd expected more of an argument. She'd always loved to argue. She considered it the fastest way to the truth. Maybe she'd long suspected the truth. Sometimes all it took was taking the bandages from your eyes. That must be it, he told himself.
Who knows? I want to heal. Again. Oh yeah. Time to fight. Oh, what do you know? You know, that was close. That was really close.
Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a librarian. He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
Well, I mean, the kid's dead too, so... You missed quite a lot. That was interesting. Oh, you don't. We got them both. I win!
If Zenobia had really turned, the war could soon be over. She could send orders to the fleet that would leave their defenses wide open. The rebels could sail right in and capture the Emperor. Victory, with not too many casualties.
Only it were that easy, though. Something tells me it isn't. More ravens? Oh, no more ravens. No way. Wow, they actually didn't spawn. Wait, what's happening?
Their breath under a ruined arch. It's beautiful, she said. This was the library of Ubar, he said. Your father's ravens thought they had an ancient book. She nodded. Was she crying? This was exactly what I wanted, Renato thought. To turn her to our cause. So, why do I feel something is terribly wrong? Because nothing ever goes this smoothly, is why.
Oh.
Sleep tight, thought Renato.
There we are. Oh dear. There we go. Don't know if I've been through the other way. I may have. I don't think I have actually. Well, never mind. Ah. Christ almighty. Whoa, shit. Whoa, shit. Okay, that hurts. That really fucking hurts. Good job, you fucking idiot. I have died. Yeah, I realised. It literally just checkpointed too. I didn't realise it did 50 damage. Shit. Oh god. Yeah. They were fine. I'm out of here, bitches.
Long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
What the fuck? Oh my god. That's just bullshit. Great. Great. I'm getting fucked up even worse than normal. And that's saying something. No, you fucking don't. Ugh, that sucked. There we are. Open on up, boys. All we have to do is move the statue, and then we did it. Well, that's it actually. There, we made it.
The council toads swarmed around Zenobia, shocked she was there, shocked she had changed sides. Then the walls exploded. He heard toads croaking, "Oh, the ravens!" Blackbirds were pouring through holes everywhere. "It's a trap!" cried the council speaker.
It's a trap!
In the confusion, he saw flashes of magic. Then Zenobia being hustled off by Imperial troops. So, she had betrayed him after all. Renato ran for his ship. The Farfarer flew into the clouds, barely losing the Imperial ravens pursuing him. The rebellion was lost, and he had lost it. There was nothing to do but find Zenobia and make her pay for her treachery. His heart ached. He still loved her. But he had trusted her, and he had been a fool. She would be back at the fleet, gloating with her mad, bloodthirsty father. For all Renato knew, she was helping him bring back the old lost gods back from their exile.
Oh dear. Well, the plans never seem to work out the way you want them to. So it would appear.
Renato landed in the middle of the
Hell
Imperial
hath
fleet.
no fury.
The rebels were losing badly. Without leadership, it was a slaughter.
I
Renato
hath
felt strangely
no help.
free, trying not to think about how he had lost the war, trying not to think about how he had loved Zenobia, blinded himself to her treachery. That's what it meant to be a hero. To keep on fighting after the most bitter of betrayals. You never know if you can trust anyone. Cats. What a waste of fur.
Come on. Kill Zenobia. Fucking hell. That changed. What a bitch. Why is everybody such a traitorous prick? Everybody's betrayed us. So far. Bit shit, really.
Renato wondered what would happen if he jumped. Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
Probably not. There's another. Well, there's that. That was over nice and quickly. Hot damn! I quite liked how that went, honestly. Went pretty smoothly. I don't mind saying myself. Fuck, fuck. Great. What the shit? Honestly, I can't really see what the fuck's happening now. Oh, not at all.
What had happened to Lupino? Had the mad rabbit fled to
Not
safety?
great.
Or was he forlornly carrying on like the few rebels Renato could see here or there? It didn't matter anymore. All there was slash and spin, parry and lunge, over and over as he fought his way across the fleet. All there was finding the girl he'd once loved, who had used his love against him and putting as big a hole in her heart as she'd left in his.
Ooh. I'm hoping I can just find some shit in this. You know, in some of the boxes, but no! Not happening. I have 18 health, which means I could probably survive one hit. Eh. You can fuck off. Come on, please. Oh, it worked. Ha!
Renato told the corpses. It was something he'd seen in a play once.
Okay. Booyah! Oops. Completely fucking missed it. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, I tried. That's all that matters. Right, we shouldn't... I don't think we have to fight anything here. Right, where we have to fight some stuff is over this way. I still only have 18 health, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But... oh well. Whoa, fucking hell. Wow! I didn't even see that happening! That was fucking bullshit. That was... that was just annoying. Yeah, because I was countering... I countered another Raven! Wow. Fuck me. Fuck. I keep trying to grab them, but it just doesn't want to. It's very weird. There we go. Ooh. I'm just darting all over the place. There we got it. Ah, well that's gonna be the end of that story. That still fucking sucked. I died just because one of the buff dudes fucking hit me. Crap. Thankfully there are checkpoints all over the place.
There, advancing a Lupino. So the mad rabbit had survived. Save me, or I'm done for! Screamed Lupino. Zenobia turned, showing her teeth in a smile. You're alive! Renato ran towards the witch. Lupino's the one who betrayed you, she shouted. He warned my father. Before he could think, Renato sank his sword into the sorceress.
Oh dear.
She stared at him, heartbroken. No! Lupino's the traitor! Renato had an awful, sinking feeling in his stomach. Then, he felt a knife in his back.
Again.
I'm afraid she's right, said the Mad Rabbit. Ain't I a stinker? Then, the sun went out. Damn it.
Again.
He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up. Like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. And he hadn't learned
So the endless
new this
moment.
time.
A hero who keeps on fighting after the most bitter of betrayals. What I think I'll do at the start of next session is actually read all of these. Because I think that's what I'll do. I won't read every story after I've finished every story. What I'll do is finish a row and then read all of the stories in that row. Well, when I say read the stories, I mean read the summaries, because I don't know, I find them to be pretty damn cool. So, next session, I might see if I'm able to get Story 6, Story 9, 10, and 11. And, yeah. And then when it comes to these ones, I think I'll split them into 2 sessions. So do 3 stories, and then 3 stories, and then 3 stories, and 4 stories. Either way, that is going to be the end of this session. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care.